ended up at 4 in the afternoon. You finish the buffet at that Chinese restaurant. My husband and I love going there. I love it too, but at the end of that buffet, guess what? I am another size up. So again, if you want to get it, it's called Tri-Fit. Last call on that daisy. So again, today we've got it on sale for you. But now do we get to talk about the top? Do you know, Sam, we have already sold, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We have already sold over 200 of these in the Just Like Silk, because you had me fold. It feels, looks, moves just like silk. Look at the crochet work done on the top, which is huge. This is $5.99. So here's what's going on. If you want that daisy, and you know, I love the way you did the sleeves. We'll go through all the details, but you gotta be fast on this. First time ever at this price. And I just have to say, Kenya is a little more larger busted, and it's not pulling. That's almost impossible to find in a top like this. That's the quality that you're getting here today, and the way the proportions are cut beautifully. So again, if you wanna get this, this is the daisy shade. I'm wearing it in hot pink. That matches back to the hot pink denim jeans. I just love pink. Right behind that, we've got the pastel lilac. Look at the way this moves. This feels like a $200 silk tank. It moves like a $200 silk tank. Right behind that, oh, look at the tile blue. This is gonna look great with white, even yellow. It looks great with everything. Look how beautiful that is. Here it is in the classic black. Need I say more? And then maybe I'll slip this on too. This is what we were calling, I think this is just our white.
I think it's white, yeah, I think it's just white.
How could it be just white? Look at this.
You know, we love to complicate things so much that when we get a color like black and white, then it just sounds kind of like boring, right? But listen, if you don't like something that feels like silk for $29, don't buy this top. That's what I'll say to you guys. It's a really pretty neckline. We call this a Cleopatra neckline. And that is a neckline that goes kind of like well across the shoulder, through the chest line, onto the other shoulder to look like a little bit of a shield, or like a traditional kind of Cleopatra necklace, which is really where this is inspired, you know, the inspiration comes from. So this little daisy crochet on the neck is really soft and really beautiful. It's got a little bit of lattice. It kind of comes down onto the Just Like Silk fabric, and this is fabric that you throw in the washing machine, really easy peasy. You can throw it in the dryer. I like to hang it dry. I feel like it dries super fast, but if you want to soften it a little bit, you can throw it in the dryer. It doesn't have too much shine, Amy, because the more shine a fabric has, the cheaper it can look. This has a nice kind of luster to it to make it look like an actual, it is meant to look like a silk satin, just so you guys know. So there is a little bit of that soft, kind of reflective, blurry quality to it. You know, when you buy those expensive face powders that blur your skin and your under eyes, that's kind of what this does. You can see it in the light. It just glows a little bit, and it has no stretch. No. Do not come for me. It has no stretch.
No, it does not.
It is not front, not back. It does not have any stretch at all, and it's a Dolman, so it's not going to bother or disrupt your chest to your ratio from your upper arm to your chest. Nothing's going to grab you there.
Okay, almost
Very
500
affordable.
ordered. I'm wearing this in the hot pink. I'm telling you, back with the pink jeans. Isn't it fantastic? It just, there's something so elegant. And when somebody hugs you, or it's cold on the body, as soon as you put it on, it feels different, it looks different. We're gonna be putting out last call in this beautiful daisy that you see Kenya wearing. And again, in the bust area. So first of all, you've got what's called a Dolman sleeve. So it's a subtle Dolman. What does that mean? If you are larger bust, I have got to stress this point, a lot of ladies in my family are, and it's very difficult to wear a fitted tee. Because you've got a Dolman here, it's the way that the shoulders are almost, there is no shoulder drop. So again, it gives you a lot more room through the bust area, and then it just, the way this material just glides down. So you've got a nice length on this. I'm gonna untuck it so you can see. There's plenty of room. So if I don't wanna tuck this in, you've got the side slits here. So again, it's gonna look still like a fitted top. That's the other beauty of it. I mean, I tucked mine in, so it got a little wrinkly, but that's the beauty of it, is that it's not something that's super fitted on the body. It kind of glides away from the body. The crochet detail done on this is so expensive. And it's not like it's just done on the front. It goes over to the shoulder area, giving it even more of an upscale look for $5.99. Remember, this is a $50 Just Like Silk top. This is the first time you're seeing it $29.95. That's why these are so popular right now. Think about in your closet right now. It's summertime, and are you reaching for that same tee, that same tank? And think about it. Yes, they're great. This is elevated. This is like silk. This is giving you such a high-end look back with any bottom you want to wear this with, or just wear this back if you want to. Even with little, you know, just regular jeans, you can do the entire matching look like I have. You can do the daisy back here with the daisy look if you want to. Again, but this is giving you the look and feel of a $200 silk blouse. So again, it's very,
you know
very
what I love
upscale.
too?
Yes.
I love that it stands on its own like a t-shirt, but like an elevated t-shirt.
Yes.
But if you're someone who wears like silk camisoles underneath your blazers, or you love to wear like a cardigan, but you want to put something silky under the cardigan, what's pretty about this is not only do you have that kind of silky look under the cardigan, under the blazer, to the office and beyond, but you've got the texture and the kind of mixed media of the neckline. So this almost acts like the necklace of your garment. So when you see that little peak of the machined crochet lace coming through that, it almost like elevates the top a little bit. Like if you just wore this on its own in all silk, it would be very pretty. It would be very luxe looking, but I feel like the crochet adds a little bit of interest and kind of steps it up a little bit. Obviously, it's super duper affordable. So I want to show you how I grouped these together. I took 3 of the lighter ones and I took 3 of the kind of like pop color ones. So maybe you want to get one from this world, right? Because it's only $5.99 on a FlexPay, and one from this world over here. So you have a light option, you have a dark option. Maybe you just want to get one in white and one in black, and it's going to be your neutral kind of layering piece. Maybe you're like really in love with the pastel trend that's been happening. If you are, you'll go for one of these 3 colors while they last. I know these have been very popular as well. And again, you throw this in the washing machine. It is a beautiful silk satin-like fabric, but it's done up in a poly. So it's something that's going to be very durable. If you get a stain on it, it's going to wash right out. There's so many great reasons to wear just like silk instead of real silk. And it is so affordable, Amy. Let's be honest. It's a great little, deal tonight. It's probably the best priced item in the entire hour.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, if you want this in either the pink, I keep forgetting I'm wearing the sample. If you want, I might wear this sample home in this pink, or if you want it in that daisy yellow, you've got to be ordering now. And I want to point out, there's less than 200 in each. I want to point out, everybody's wearing their bra. Of course they're wearing their bra. They came out weird. I hope we're wearing our bras. Wow. We're all wearing a normal bra, I should say. No, you don't have to wear, okay, you don't have to wear a special undergarment. I don't know why that was so hard to say. And you're not seeing the bra through it, is what my whole point is. Everybody's wearing their normal favorite comfy bra, right? Well, I speak for myself. I don't know if yours are comfy, but the point is you can't see my bra through this. Even though you can see just a little bit coming through here on that. Do you guys see that? But it's not, you can still wear your favorite bra. It's not like you're gonna see your bra straps or anything like that. Long story short, right?
And you know what, Amy, we talked about this. Had we done this whole thing like fully lined, it would be kind of boring.
Yes.
So the fact that you see a little bit of the skin through it, by the way, it's still completely modest. You're not going to see any cleavage. If you're worried about your décolleté, you're going to get nice coverage there. You don't have to wear a necklace with this, which is nice because it's kind of like the jewelry's built into it. The black is gorgeous, by the way.
Wow.
You can really see it kind of come to life. And here's what I will say about this. The Dolman, to the credit, it does not have a seam on the shoulder. So right across the shoulder and the upper arm, you have nothing restricting you. So that's why people love a Dolman cut. And when Amy pulled it out, you saw the length of this. It's not super short.
No.
What's going on over there? Why is Kenya breaking up?
Well, Kenya told our camera guy he doesn't know what he's doing. I had to laugh. And he said, well, okay. You're so... You did. It came in a little too close. She's like, you don't know what you're doing. And I was like, what's going on over there? Am I right? Come on in, right? Here's who she told. You're not doing it right. Let me show. This is how a woman reacts. You're not doing it right. What are you doing? Let me share with you. He's only been doing this I don't know how long, right? A couple years. You're not doing it right. Well, you get back there. You get back there. We'll show you. Don't do the close-up here. We don't ever do the close-up here. You came in a little hot. Yeah, I noticed it because the camera's on this long stick. We don't ever come in hot here. We come in soft and kind of cascade out. But he was bringing it hot there. I saw it. Hey, you know what?
There you can
see that. See that? That long thing came in right here across. And Kenny was ready to let him have it.
Yes.
Hey, that's okay. We keep it real. Right? You know that, Sam. You know as a man, we don't ever do that.
Listen, what you guys are missing are the short shorts that our jib operator is normally wearing that are like micro short shorts that made me blush, by the way, when I walk in. So now every time I come to HSN, I'm like, where are the short shorts, everybody?
Who wears short shorts?
But you know what? It's the weekend. It's
That's
time for some short shorts. And listen, we love a good deal. We love to give you a great deal. We love to give you something that is really pretty and easy. You're going to pop it on, whether you layer this or wear it like a t-shirt, you're going to be good to go. It's got a nice movement to it. Remember, there's no stretch, so order according to your bust measurement at the biggest part of your bust, or if you're bigger on the bottom and you're smaller busted, you can order from like your waist measurement. Either one of those, wherever you're the biggest, that's how you order something that's woven without stretch, right?
I agree.
Whether it's the bust or the waist. So this is easy peasy. You got a nice amount of colors. You got a really affordable style. Throw it in the washing machine, even though it doesn't look like it can go in the washing machine. And if you're like me, whenever I wear something, I spill on it, you're gonna be very happy that you could just pop this in the washing machine, unlike a real silk top, which would totally get ruined.
Do you see, look at how light that is? I mean, come on, you just don't find that. If you want to get this in the daisy, there's about 50 left. This is the white. You need a good white silk top to layer underneath blazers, to wear by itself. How often is it you want to dress your shirt, but you don't want it to be stuffy? This is perfect. Look at this in the gorgeous pastel lilac. Again, very soft, almost like an eggshell lilac. Here again is that beautiful blue tile. Look how bright and elegant that is. Classic black, you just saw that on Ange with that peekaboo of skin coming through. Again, if you were to walk into Saks or a Neiman's and find a silk top, which you do see there right now on their racks, for a silk top like this, you're spending about $190. For a silk top like this, you've got the drop sleeve on this. So again, it's giving you structure, it's giving you a little shape. It's not grabbing anywhere. Just for reference, I normally wear an extra small. This is a small. And again, so it's a little bit bigger on me, but that's okay. That's the beauty of this Just Like Silk, is the way that it drapes on the body. We've got about a minute or sell out on these. We are extremely busy. There's close to 700 of you ordering it. There's a hold going on. Don't forget, everything's on 5 inches free credit card payments, so you get it for $5.99. So think about all the bottoms that you have, and you're like, how do I dress it up? Oh, don't forget about the pink. I keep forgetting I'm wearing the hot pink. I know, the hot pink. If you want to get the hot pink, there's about 150 left. That's it, between all of the sizes. So I know we've spent a lot of time on this, but I think it's an important foundation piece. Don't you think so, Sam? Like, when you think about, okay, not only this season, but next season, the season after that, you're going to get so much wear out of this. And every time
you're not going to pack it away.
Exactly.
You'll wear this in the fall under a leather jacket. You'll wear it under a blazer. You'll wear it under a cardigan. And just let it be your silky kind of, you know, lingerie, camisole inspired kind of pretty top that gives you a lot more coverage than a camisole. So I think that's why a lot of people like this.
Oh, I'm so glad you want it. Okay, the pink is just sold out. If you're in the ordering process, stay right there for it. Same thing if you want to get that in that gorgeous daisy. Same exact thing. Last call's going the daisy. We sold almost 1,500. At $29.95. I know why, because it's Just Like Silk. These are almost impossible to find. You will never find it again at this price. So I'm glad that you're ordering it now. It's Friday night.